I think it's about time for another layout update video since I've been really busy and haven't gotten around to it. So, a little bit's been done here and there. Not much really in this area. I put in, just the camera here so I can see better. Put in this track. Put in this switch here. Put this track in here. I haven't ballasted it yet. I'm waiting to do that for something. Gotta rework this track a little bit, put a little bit of an incline in it. Turns out my layout's not level and it tends to lean towards that back corner over there, so trains pick up speed right here, going that way. They go a little slower coming up the hill. Move down here a bit. You see I got more of the ballast in. Right in here, up to here. I put the Y back in. Or a Y switch there. And a switch there in the corner. So I put this hill in a couple weeks ago, and kind of was an impromptu thing. I put the hill in and then decided, yeah, to go with the Y. And you can see it's here. That needs a lot of reworking. I'm probably going to take this and the time saver out of right here and put in something different for a little staging yard, but this is just temporary. So I have somewhere to park some stuff. This is temporary, so I have somewhere to park some stuff. It helps I'm actually showing the camera to it. I decided for operations, I've actually been thinking about how to run all that. Put in another track, or to extend this little siding here all the way around and have it connect, and there'll be a switch machine right near that bridge. So I can park have a third tracker on this bend where I can park a train to work this industrial area, and I might put a switch in here and have a little siding track go off over here someplace. The other thing that's been done is this stub track that came off here, siding track that came up to here. Notice I've cut this corner off and I've given it a curve. I've also put this thing here, which is an old automatic unloader for those two automatic unloading hopper cars. It works. The only problem is I have nowhere for the coal to go right now, so it just goes into a cup, and I had the cup secured in place, but it fell off, and I gotta re-secure it. Really, other than this curved track, this rail stop thing I looked up some pictures and built myself to keep the trains from running into the road. A little bit there in the industrial area / yard, and some ballasting and that over there. Not a whole lot's been done. We're doing some wiring, and I got two of my 2 NCE block detectors. These little gizmos here installed. There's this one here for track 1 block 1. Yeah, I had to look at my panel. And there's that one there for track 2 block 2. I did have another one that was going to go right here, but it fried out, so. But they're running off of this little thing here, a bridge rectifier right there running it. And this is all my AC power, and this is all my DC power, which comes from the AC power through the bridge rectifier into this switch, which controls them turning them on or off. Now that other one's lit up now. Now there's a train, the CP train is in that block. The blocks are, block 1 starts right here, goes all along here, and ends right here. There's another block between here and here. And then the next block goes from here, right here, to right here. It's a fairly short block. And then the next one is from this curve around to where the curve ends, back there. I haven't put the isolated rail joiners in there yet though, so it doesn't work yet. And the next one is from, actually they're about where the Santa Fe locomotives are at now. From about there to the switch there, that'll be block 1, 2, 3, and 4, in that order. But they'll be wired up this little panel here. This is track 1. This is track 2. I'll have them labeled. Actually, no, this is track 1. This is track 2. I'm sorry. And in any moment, this one will light up. Any moment. There it goes. Train's in the block now. This one should light up in a moment as well. Now this one's going to blink a little bit because the lighted caboose in that car, or the last car in that train's blinking. And this one does the same thing because that car's got a fret in it. Which, that little fret right there. So yeah. Other than that, and some locomotive maintenance. A little early, but I'm starting to work on some of my O-scale stuff, getting that up and running. I got a lot of stuff up there to get up, you know, running still. That's some of my HO stuff. This locomotive was in one video, but the motor decoder in it crapped out. Interestingly enough, Digitrax decoder, all of them failed. I'm not saying anything about Digitrax, but I'm pretty sure I lost their sponsorship right there. TCS decoder. I love it. Bachmann. They're all alright. This locomotive I got a really good deal on those. $50 new. That one was pretty pricey. And that one was $50 as well, but I had to buy a decoder for it and everything. So. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Slowly plugging away, but I've been real busy lately. I had some time off, so figured I'd do a video. Got some trains up and running. And you notice is that white patch there? That's a filler bus, which drives around. And right here is supposed to be a magnet for stopping it, electromagnet. And I've been having problems with the bus stopping sporadically, so I've been tearing up the road, fixing the magnet, and then replacing the road, and then realizing that I didn't fix it right, so it's an on and off again project. And then this wet spot right here, I had to replace some ballast that was kind of messed up. Then of course there's the hidden rail right there, or the old scrap rail, scrap tie, a few little hidden things on the way out so far. Next thing is I gotta fix those lights. There's a loose wire on them, they blink a little. I think I'll go, after I upload this video, work on that over there. So thanks for watching.